I ask a lot of questions when it comes to anything, especially something with my horse. And she had me, she answered all my questions to the point I couldn't ask anymore. So I figured I should try it.
And so what did you see with your horse? Was he having any problems at the time, or is he in pretty good shape, or how did you see a difference? Did you see?
Oh yeah, he's in good shape. He's 9 years old. But with rodeo, and it's just wear and tear and maintenance and more a mindset of staying on top of things. So joint injections and other therapies and stuff are kind of a part of the game. And anytime we have an opportunity to try something that can help, keep them feeling better longer, then I'm going to do that. So that's when, like I said, I tried Summit to see if it would help keep him feeling better longer. And it did. It took, I think for me, it was probably like 4 to 6 weeks in, I noticed the difference. For him being a calf horse, he has to stop really hard. Mm-hmm. And he can stop really well, but he always kind of had a hoppy stop, I'll say. Like he kind of hit the ground once or twice with his toes before he really got in it. And sure. I just noticed kind of around that 4-week mark, he started really turning loose of his hind end and getting in the ground. And I wasn't doing anything else different. I was using the same bit, same roping style, same technique, same shoes, same everything. And that's kind of when I noticed it.
Well, we've seen that with horses that slide stop. It takes them a little while, and sometimes when they are painful and they're hocks, they will do that little hop, and you take that uncomfortableness away, and they can really sit down into that slide and just blast off through it. Hey, Rich, why don't you unmute and add Brittany in here? Let's talk to her. I always like it whenever we have a relationship between our reps and our riders, and they know each other, because then we can maybe get some good stories out of it. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, guys.
You on a golf cart?
Oh, no, I'm just in my Ranger. I'm out doing yard work.
Outstanding. So tell me the first time you ever met Hunter.
Well, I actually haven't met Hunter yet, but like he said, I had some issues down in Arizona, and I had to go stay at his parents' place. And so I went over to his parents' place, and it was during the American when he was roping super, super well. And I had kind of mentioned it to his mom there. It kind of just took off because I knew he was in the pro world. I knew how much it helped my horse in her stop. And I just know that these calf horses need Summit. And I knew the only way to get these calf horses on Summit was to go straight to the best. And I knew that was Hunter. So I just went ahead and called him up and let him know what I had, and kind of went from there.
So how many times did it take you either talking to him or his parents about Summit before he tried it?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like 5 or 6 maybe. And then he, like he said,
and that's it.
Went ahead and tried it, and decided to put him on after, I think, a few months. We got him in touch with you guys.
What was that, Hunter?
I was going to say, I think she only talked to me twice, but
I don't remember. It might have only been twice before we ordered. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
But it is interesting, because when I first got into this business, I had never done the direct sales or the multi-level marketing side of it. And the consultant that we had hired, Craig, used to tell me, it takes 5 to 7 touches. And I was like, man, if I can't sell somebody in 2 or 3 times, then obviously they don't want it. And that's not the case. It is truly true that it takes, even if it's not direct conversations, and trying to get somebody to do something, just the mentioning of it, it counts. So it really is interesting. I just had somebody put in the chat, Hunter, how often do you give your horse Summit?
I give it to him once a week when I'm going hard rodeoing, like in the summertime right now. I'm going to 3 or 4 rodeos a week. So that plus all the miles of driving in between. But, if I was going a little bit lighter or less, then I might do a little bit less, but right now it's once a week.
And you guys travel a pretty good distance on your circuit, don't you, Hunter?
Yes. Yeah. So like this week, I'm going to go from just north of Denver there to Dodge City, Kansas tomorrow. And then I'll go to Lovington, New Mexico the day after that, and then back up to Colorado the day after that.
And how many times a week do you normally compete?
So every place I stop, I would compete, but like Dodge City's a 2-header, so I'll rope 2 calves there, and then I'll rope 2 more calves in Lovington, and then I'll rope 1 or 2 more there in Colorado. So it's 4 or 5 runs a week is max for me.
Okay, so 4 to 5 runs, and they're 8 to 9 seconds a run?
Yes, ideally, or less.
So you go to all this work for 40 seconds. So you actually only work about 40 seconds a week.
Not when you add up all the phone calls and all the other stuff.
I was just kidding.
That's the real work.
It sure is. And it's the getting there, right? I mean, how many miles do you put on that truck? That's crazy. But really, at the end of the day, that's what everybody's going to remember is that Hunter works 40 seconds a week. And he does all this well. So good for you. I'm going to try and get Elisa to let me work a 40-second work week. To hear Elisa say it, I probably do work a 40-second work week from what she thinks. So anyways, Hunter, if you were a person like Brittany and they wanted to come up to a person of your caliber and your standing in your sport, how would you approach them? What would be the best way, do you think, that somebody like you would want to be approached?
If I wanted to be approached?
Yeah. How would you want just a normal Summit representative to approach you to talk to you about, getting one of your horses on to try it?
Yeah. For me, education. Coming up and offering to, like I said, Brittany educated me to the point that I didn't have any more questions and doubting the opportunity to try it. So that's, I think an opportunity to learn and presenting a learning opportunity to somebody is always beneficial, whether or not they decide to try it because you provided a service and value to somebody. I mean, they knew something I didn't know before.
So know your product, people. I think that's what he's saying, is know your product. And obviously Brittany did. So good job, Brittany. And thank you so much for doing that. And for all the rest of you that are out there that know great people like Hunter and that are out there on that circuit and working it, always feel free to bring them to us. We love to sponsor good people that have good hearts and that are working their game. So Hunter, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us as you're driving down the highway, and please don't crash your truck as you're doing so. But, from all of us here at Summit, yeah, we all do it. I'm the worst. I'll send an email with a laptop. I'll be eating a sandwich, drinking a drink, and driving down the freeway at the same time. So while talking on my phone, so it's bad. I know you do it, Kelly, because you live in your vehicle. But guys, that is it for me for tonight. Hunter, thank you again for coming in, and Brittany, thank you so much for bringing Hunter to us. And if you guys have any other questions, I'm going to pass it on back over to Elisa. And Elisa, the floor is yours.
Oh, Dorian, thank you so much. And Brittany, thanks again for bringing Hunter to us. And we can't wait to get on the road and come see you, Hunter, for sure. Best of luck with this season. So like Dorian said, we always love welcoming new people to our Summit team and family. So if you're on this call and you're not a Summit representative yet, but you're like, I think this is part of something I want to, join, absolutely reach out to the person who invited you. Every Thursday evening, kind of same time, same channel, Thursday evening, we have our collective culture calls with our Eternapure. Dorian referenced people also feeling great with our product. We now have the Eternapure selling the Pure C4S, making humans feel great like the animals do with Summit. So the Thursday night calls are a lot of fun. You get to experience how we impact our community. You have a chance to win $1,000. We give away $2,000 every week, of which a part of that we give to the representative. 500 they give out in their community, helping somebody's life or an organization improve. It's really, really cool. We also, the end of that call, we call it our open mic night. representatives, sometimes customers get on and share their experience with the product. And this upcoming Thursday are going to have some amazing stories. We're going to have a little preview of some of the Pure Summit, the new oral animal that's coming out as well. So lots and lots of Summit joint performance stories will be heard, as well as some Eterna Pure stories. So please join us on Thursday. We can't wait to see you, and have a wonderful week, everybody.
And I would love to read the text that Brittany just sent me. Hold on, everybody. Just kidding, Brittany. I'm not going to do that. Guys, have a great evening. Hunter, thank you again. Drive safely, and we'll talk soon.